Hello everyone, today our group would like to talk about human rights at international level.
What are human rights? Human rights are the fundamental freedoms and protections that belong to every single one of us, regardless of race, gender, sexuality, religion, or beliefs. Rights are about being treated and treating others fairly, and ensuring everyone can make choices about their own lives. They're about justice, freedom, and equality. Here's a quick breakdown of your rights. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights states that all humans are born free and equal in dignity and in rights. They're endowed with reason and conscience and should act towards one another in a spirit of kinship, which means that no matter who you are, the very fact that you're a human being grants you these rights. Your life is your life, and it cannot be unjustly taken from you just because some people don't like you.
Human rights serve as a universal framework that extends beyond the boundaries of national laws, underpinning global efforts toward development, justice, and security. As technology advances, digital rights have become increasingly vital, shaping issues such as online privacy, freedom of expression, and protection from unwarranted surveillance. The forces of globalization add complexity to human rights, influencing labor conditions, wages, and environmental standards across borders. Social movements continue to expose persistent discrimination, highlighting the need for ongoing vigilance. Despite these efforts, enforcing human rights remains a significant challenge, especially in the context of armed conflicts and refugee crises. Education, advocacy, and robust legal protections are essential to safeguarding equality and justice, particularly as society navigates the evolving landscape of the digital age.
We often take for granted that everyone shares the same rights, but history reminds us it wasn't always this way. Centuries of struggle and 2 world wars showed how fragile freedom can be. From that pain, the United Nations was born, declaring that every person deserves equality and dignity. Yet even today, poverty, injustice, and inequality still exist. Our choices and our use of the planet's resources affect millions of lives. That's why the UN created the Sustainable Development Goals, 17 global promises to fight poverty, protect the Earth, and ensure a better future for all. When human rights are respected and the SDGs are achieved, the world moves closer to peace, equality, and sustainability for everyone.
The United Nations plays a key role in promoting and protecting human rights worldwide. After World War II, world leaders realized that protecting human dignity needed global rules, not just national decisions. This idea led to the UN Charter in 1945, which declared that all people deserve equal rights, no matter their race, gender, language, or religion. In 1948, the UN adopted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, a milestone that set out shared ideals of freedom, equality, and justice. Though not legally binding, it inspired many national laws and shaped international standards. Later, the UN created the International Bill of Human Rights, including the ICCPR and ICESCR, which require governments to protect and fulfill basic civil, political, economic, and social rights. Today, through bodies like the Human Rights Council and the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights, the UN continues to monitor global conditions. Despite political challenges, it remains the world's leading defender of human dignity and rights for all. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights is also known as the UDHR. Adopted in 1948, it was the first global agreement to say that all people, no matter what their race, gender, language, or beliefs, are born free and equal in dignity and rights. The Declaration has 30 articles. They cover basic freedoms such as the right to life, liberty, education, work, and security. It is all about treating everyone the same and fairly. The UDHR itself is not legally binding, but it has had a big influence on more than 100 national constitutions and inspired major human rights treaties. like the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights and the Convention on the Rights of the Child. Even today, it is still a very important example for the United Nations and countries around the world. It reminds us that human rights are not just for some people, they are for everyone.
Human rights NGOs play a vital role in protecting justice and dignity across the world. Amnesty International focuses on ending human rights abuses and freeing prisoners of conscience. Human Rights Watch investigates global violations, giving a voice to victims through powerful reports. Human Rights First works, mainly in the United States, defending refugees and promoting democratic values. The International Federation for Human Rights, or FID, unites organizations from over 100 countries to strengthen international law. Other key NGOs like the Red Cross, Doctors Without Borders, and Freedom House continue to bring humanitarian aid, protect freedom of speech, and uphold the values of humanity. Together, these organizations remind the world that human rights are not just ideals. They are universal responsibilities.